All right, this is Black Knight. Just gonna fly a hurricane sweep over the channel, and then see if we can engage in some 109s coming across the British coast. Again, I'm flying on the TWC campaign server. Going to start promoting and flying there a little bit more exclusively. Enjoyed the Team Fusion. Still go over there for some player v player. Looking for more players to come over to the Team Fusion server. Or excuse me, not Team Fusion, but TWC campaign server. A lot of action, a lot of stuff going on. Fits every level of pilot. Make sure that you bring your top level skill set. AI in here, they're gonna fly to the highest level, so you're not gonna get an easy fight. Alright, well, I'm taking off from Manston. Everything's been reset. There are bomber flights and bomber hops coming across. There are fighter sweeps, enemy fighter sweeps all over the place. I do believe that we do run a separate radar page, a separate radar web page. Map is clean. It is more or less a full real server. We do have a top hat running. I'm looking for pilots to exclusively run the top hat at TWC campaign server. Those guys that really can't fly that much are really not really into the equipment, but want to do more of the ETC like they've got over at DCS Storm of War. We're looking for the same kind of guys flying official guy flying or aircraft controller for Axis as well as Allied, so those people that want to take rotations time-wise, looking for that as well. So right now I'm going to go to the tab 4 menu and then just hit 1, get my radar sweep going. You don't have to go to any other sub-menus, it's just tab 4 1. Pretty easy to start getting a fighter sweep going. I've got two 18 miles away, vectors 129, intercepts 3 minutes. They're flying 10 degrees. They're at Angels 12. See what I can do to intercept them. Stats. Could be Nico. If you do see 2 fighters, that could be a single pilot or an actual player in the game. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like flight sims or you engage in any other combat flight sims and you want to be a part of a different community, again, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll try to answer any questions that might be put in the chat. I do have a live chat feed going. So if you do chat something, just give me a minute. I'll do my best to get over there and check it out. (129) Angels 12. Currently halfway up. If it is Nico, he's got a lot of smack, and I definitely know I've got to keep an eye on my tail. Enemy. Now, since I use voice attack and my voice attack is set up for the TWC campaign server, again, still, I guess it's still the same feed. 5 bomber, 16 miles, Angel 7, vectors due west. Enemy. Not seeing any high altitude flak. Looks like I'm getting a fresh fetch on this twist, on this radar sweep. Okay, I got 2 unknown, 11 miles, Angels 214, 4 minutes, Angels 7. So he dropped down to the deck, 214, put him off Hellfire Corner. 11 miles should be visible. Angel 7 should be right off my nose and low. Oh, there we got a group of 3. Not sure if those are the bombers. Got somebody pushing them. Daughter getting into trouble in the background. Sorry about that. That's definitely well past 11 miles. Not sure what that is off my nose. 109 trailing bombers or what? No phone. No phone, no electronics. No phone until it's done from now on. I'm done. Yes. Enemy. I got 5 fighters, unknown, Angels 9, 266. I guess those are the bombers that I'm coming up on. There's 5 of them. Sure what we got going on over here, but that is about 266 on the bearing. Now, Fatal's got the AI set to a real high standard, so I gotta really pay attention to these passes. If this is an enemy bomber group. Just gonna go for straight kills here. And almost looking at the wingspan, I want to say Wellingtons. They're either Wellingtons or Heinkels. Enemy. That's a Heinkel. One flying sideways. I try to come in on that other one in a different angle. A little bit sharper. Cut his tail off. So if you're interested in gunnery, I've got a Hurricane gunnery setup for you. So if you want my convergence and elevation, hopefully I got that. You guys enjoyed that shot. Again, not spraying, just taking a good snapshot. Really going after that fuselage. Gonna try and cut them. I know he's hurting. Get one more burst in him. Try a little bit longer range. He's done. If you notice, you can also hit the plane on the divergent of the bullet, and with HE rounds, you're gonna do as much damage with one round. It's not like you have to sit back there with 303s and hope you've done anything. Again, set up a decent angle of attack. I recommend 45 to 30 in and really go after that fuselage and try and cut it in half. Either that or snap a wing off right at the engine root. Took some hard hits on that pass. Still going to target. Out of ammo. Blew some serious holes in that plane. Still trying to fly. Alright, well, I'm going to turn north. Looks like I got an airfield right underneath me. I'm just going to pop down. I believe it's Kenley. Now I believe I'm in that area near Kenley. Or Rochester. Map Maidstone. Zoom in here, see where I'm at. Yeah, I'm at I want to say Rochester, but I thought I was further along than that. No, there's Eachers. It's Rochester. Looks like they've got a drop on the southwestern side of the field, so the airfield's clear to land. All right, again, this is TWC Black Knight. Again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just flying a Hawker Hurricane fighter sweeps, just doing some bomber cleanup. Need more squads to join this campaign. Need red squads, blue squads. We've got a lot of bombers coming over, tearing into our airfields really bad, so really need to get a lot of planes online fighting this onslaught off, just like the Germans. Equal across the board the amount of stuff to do on this server. Tons of stuff. From ground pounding to attacking radar to tons of bomber missions coming across. Bomber missions for pilots, bomber pilots. The ability to take more than one bomber with you. You can take 3 bombers with you or more, up to 6 to 12. Especially if you get a group of bombers coming on. Forgot Rochester is a pretty bumpy airfield. I don't know how much damage I took, but I can always do a rearm refuel. Alright, just turn off magnetos. We haven't got the rearm refuel in the menu yet, but that's okay. All you got to do is hit RR and enter. So it'll begin its refueling and rearming. Do a damage here, damage assessment, hopefully. Completed blue objectives. I got the Brighton. I've got a ton of stuff targeted already. Damage machine gun number 3, line damage inspection complete. Your aircraft has damaged parts. Continue. Fuel arm or your choice. Now, I think I'm just going to retake off from Rochester. And I believe that's where, or Maidstone, Westmoreland. I think that's where I landed. That looks more like it. In the forest. Let's hopefully get a good list of planes here. I'm going to I'm going to get back in my 2C late. Check my loadout. That's fine. I'm going to fly with 100% fuel. Go through my startup, take off from the same airfield that I landed at. Keep my hopefully continuous mission possibly going, unless I've got to make sure I maintain the same plane. I'll have to ask Fatal that one. This airfield is really bumpy, so if you scramble, just be prepared. You're gonna get bounced unless you get up in the air pretty quick. Get your gear up. Map. Enemy. Excuse me, enemy. There we go. Do a radar fetch. Get my speed going before I get this climb going. Got 2 fighters, 5 miles, Angels 8. They're headed 290. Gotta be somewhere visible. Angels 8, 5 miles. I've got no Vector 2. But I have a feeling there's either 1 or 2 sisters. Just keep my eyes peeled. Again, if you're a bomber pilot, TWC campaign server is the place you want to come. And if you read in the briefing, it will tell you how to use the Knickerbein list. It is, in my opinion, an amazing tool and adds a lot of depth to those bomber pilots. Check my chat. Nobody said anything, so I'm going to go back to the game. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, if you like combat flight simulation, subscribe. I try to do bombers. I mainly fly RAF aircraft. Focusing on making videos for those RAF pilots to hopefully get them to a level of, you know, not getting shot down all the time, but shooting things down. Must have been from my bomber mission that those 2 deaths are up there. Enemy. A lot of new pilots getting on. Don't really know how the game even works. Enemy. Climbing up, not seeing those bandits. I got 5 bombers, 70 miles. I got everything back across the coast. I got 2 unknown, 14 minutes away. Angels 8. My intercept is 264. Their bearing is still going west. I'll wait till they come back. Keep flying towards the coast. Maybe pick up that other bomber group at 17,000 feet. Vector's 158. Looks like they're coming in over Rye, south of English Point. I thought I had a lot more than just the 2 bombers going down. Again, the script that Fatal has running on the server really does a good job with, in my opinion, the ground targeting, the bombing, the moving up your level as a person, like from flight lieutenant to like a newbie to, you know, an ace. You can ace out in different aspects, whether it's in the fighters, and then try to maintain that level for a long period of time instead of, you know, up, down, up, down, up, down, getting shot down, you know, try to stay alive type atmosphere. It's one aspect of TWC that is really cool on their campaign server. Lot higher functioning than just some of the standard PvP maps. Enemy. Again, my goal is 17,000 feet. I've got 5 bombers coming across. Not sure. Just headed towards English Point, whether I got to duck south 40 miles, 177. I've got 2 fighters, Angels 19. I'm just going to stick with a bomber hunt. I could go shoot those guys down, but it could be their escort. They're nearby enough. at 177. Enemy. Said it was 40 miles away. I got 19 seconds before I can do another radar call out. Just keep flying this bearing. Again, I'm just on the southwestern side of English Point near Rye. If you don't know what I'm talking about, map, city of Rye, map. The city of Rye sits on the southern side of English Point. So we're talking, I'm right about in here. So if I dip my wing, right over Rye. Map. The other thing I communicate to pilots is this. If you're going to get into this arena, I recommend you learn some good map recognition skills. Enemy. Enemy. Oh, there it comes. 5 bombers 20 miles, 2 fighters, Angels 18, 60, 60, 183 intercept. So they're flying down towards English Point. So I want to keep them off my left side. So I'm going to game it. I'm not going to fly 183. I'm going to fly more or less like 190 to 200. Just keep these planes off my left-hand side. They're still about 20 miles away, but should be intercepting them in 3 minutes. Again, 18 is fighter cover. So they've got some fighter cover. Might have to take care of them before I can pick on the bombers. Well, tools of the trade, again, I think I've said this in many videos, but if you're new to my videos, track IR is a must. Allows you to move your head smoothly in your cockpit, around corners, looking, trying to find things, and then settle on your nose. I do have a touchscreen overlay, which allows me to use the mouse clickable cockpit. So yes, the mouse cockpit clickable is good to use. Moose told me to mention that even more, and I do believe that they are increasing those capabilities in the next series. So it'll be kind of nice to see the complexity of the simulation grow, and I think you'll find that you'll get a better well-conditioned pilot. This game isn't for everybody. Oh, there they are, and they're my fighters. And I've got 3 of them to deal with. Looks like I might have to take those out first. See if they engage me. I'm going to control the high ground. Looks like they're not coming up. Yeah, they are. They just pointed their nose up. Let's see if I can get a clean bounce. They look like 110s. And they're not really flying the bomber escort. What the heck? Like I said, we need a lot of pilots on this server. There's so much action going on that you just grab a plane, man. There's bombers all over the place. There's fighters all over the place. If you're really looking for that server that's got good instant action, not a lot of clutter on the map, no map icons. Turned that guy into a fireball. Took some hits I really didn't want to, but oh well. Fine, I'll go after your friend. Oh, he's done. I don't know if his friend's going to engage or not. No. I just want to get home. I guess they had escort duty and they left the bombers hanging. I like to approach from underneath the tail. Got my rudder. Oh, it brought me right into 3 HE-111s trying to get home. I don't know if I killed that guy or not. Yeah, he's going down. Killed his pilot. Same attack, same angle. No rudder. I couldn't swing in without a rudder, but he'll go down. don't know if I got him or not. It's a good angle. Yeah, he's in. It's kind of steep. He's done. All right, I'm going to go home, land at Little Stone. Take my plane home. On this server, if you're a decent pilot, you can rack up some decent skills. You can create for yourself a nice career. Squadron careers. There's a lot of stuff happening on the TWC campaign server. All right, I'm going to land and then I'm going to go to intermission, and I got to check some baking potatoes that I got in the oven. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like or are interested in flight simulation or combat flight simulation, like the videos that I'm making. If you like my content, share it with people. Also subscribe. You know, the goal is to beat the algorithm. That's what everybody says that is trying this YouTube thing. Whether you share it or not, that's up to you. There is no pressure if you subscribe. I just like doing this as my hobby. I enjoy it. I am working on a full motion cockpit. I've enjoyed building as much as I've got done. Hopefully by this Christmas I can really put a YouTube video together and show the manual test flip that I've got going on. So looking forward to that. I am flying a Hawker Hurricane. I think in time they'll get their stuff together for the Hawker Hurricane 2 series. I still think that they need some work with the supercharger. It should be working more at altitude than it works where I'm at right now. Seems to be reversed in the file, guys. I don't know how you can fix it or what, but I'm getting the extra power boost below 15,000 feet when I should be getting the extra power boost above 15,000 feet. So I don't know what's going on there, but I know the guys at Team Fusion are good at what they do, and they'll have it fixed. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to land, get an intermission here. The server runs almost like on a 12-hour clock, so it will always be running. From here on out, if it's not in the list, you can always send me an email at warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. That's warbirdsofprey@gmail.com. I will jump onto the server and make sure that it is up and running and that we're fully functional this holiday weekend for Thanksgiving. We are running an English Channel 41 map series. Could have swore I heard a possible 109, buzz my shoulder. Alright, coming into Littlestone Airfield. Alright, so slowing up. Try to do a solid landing here for you guys. Oops, it's not what I wanted to drop. But I don't want to break my flaps. Uh-oh. I think I'm out. So there we go. I don't know what's going on there. I started to hand pump them, thinking that I've taken some rounds in that area. I don't see any holes. Need to get that set up on a macro or something. I think I broke them, but I can't even get the hand crank to work. Alright, looks like I'm just coming in for a belly landing. Mess up the runway, I'll belly land in the grass. I must have really damaged my gear coming in, or it got shot out. All right, this is Black Knight. I'm taking intermission. I'll be right back, gentlemen and ladies.